Hello, fellow adventurers. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Zach, and today we are continuing our adventure of Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition. So get your supplies, get comfy. Let's continue this adventure. So we're about to fast travel to this. Never mind, we can't fast travel, so we have to let it. We can't fast travel in. Nope. So we actually physically have to go all the way through, unfortunately. So let's do that. We're starting off right where we left off our last adventure. Our last episode. Me and my ways, I would just be like, okay, let's just go across this way. But we can't. Plus the music and everything, so I guess they want me to be embarrassed about it. But we are going to go save our Nora tribe because they are getting attacked and killed apparently. And we're going to All Mother to actually to open it. To open All Mother and find out, hopefully find out where Aloy actually came from. We still don't really completely know. Sorry, I thought you were bad. My bad. My theory is that she and the car generates a new generation of humans, right? And I think she either, well, she was a baby, so I don't know if
This must be when Hassan was supposed to check in.
who's my son? What? We don't have any other quests. So my theory is Elizabeth Sobek had a kid, or was pregnant, or donated her embryos and got, you know, fertilized.
That's it. This area will be a little safer now, at least.
Had Aloy here. And then, I don't know, maybe froze her? I don't completely know. But like, Silence is saying that she was birthed from machine, so how did that happen, you know? Because she is quote-unquote human. I don't really know. I have my theories. Like I said, I'm just showing you here. I don't know. Come on. Kinda sucks that we can't fast travel, and I don't want to break the game by actually like actually fast traveling, like glitching it, and you know, just in case that something does happen. Is there actually anywhere we can actually fast travel out of curiosity? Like maybe the edge here? We can do that one. We can't do that one. We can do that one. We can do that one. We can do that one. Do that one. Do that one. Any closer? So it looks like we can fast travel here. So let's do that. What are your guys' theories? Not to like spoil the game or anything, but what are your guys' theories?
Trees on fire. The embrace. Watchtower's burning, but the sentinels had time to warn the tribe.
Oh shit! I don't have a one hit. Can you excuse me?
You stand here. Anything to protect the embrace. But the gates couldn't hold. This is Hades' future. Metal. Flesh. The embrace. It's devastated.
Oh my god, it's like...
This is my entire world. It can be destroyed in
Walk. Walk.
I've never heard the embrace so quiet.
That's because everyone's dying. Everyone's dying, retreating, being slaughtered by the corruptors and everything. And the eclipse. Why else?
Eclipse smashed through.
Gonna quick save just because.
Where's that shot?
Jesus. Just killed everyone. Fuck off. Completely slaughtered everyone and destroyed everything. Why? We're trying to build up civilization. I kill it.
Survivors must be holed up in the mountain. If the tunnel collapses, they'll be buried.
Braves, to Aloy's side, now!
For Aloy!
For
our mother!
Varl
We have a problem.
and Sona, they're still alive.
We did it!
Finish them!
Not killing any more of our tribe, damn it.
We did it! Aloy did it! We only helped. I thought we were done.
You saved the tribe. Did what no brave or war chief could do.
I'm glad to see you're all right, Varl. You are all right.
Since the proving. So much death. Is the killing over?
For now, but this was just one battle, Varl. There are more to come.
I see. So long as we have you to fight with us, I suppose we'll make do.
How many survived the attack?
Nearly all the matriarchs, and many families, goddess be praised. But braves, just a few, and most of them are wounded. Never before has an enemy stabbed the heart of our people like this. Even the Karja, in all their red raids, never broke through to the Embrace.
Well, this enemy may have broken through, but they never got back out. We made sure of that. Tell me about the attack. What happened?
They struck from the east. Our sentinels saw the killers coming. Said that beside them marched Deathbringers and Corruptors and other machines, driven mad. We took ground, met them with clouds of arrows. Some fell, but they kept coming. Finally, we withdrew to the gates of the Embrace to make our stand. But they were too much for us. Those who survived fell back to the mountain.
So the survivors took shelter in the mountain? By law, only matriarchs are allowed inside.
It was Tirsa who broke the taboo, ordered the tribe into the mountain for safety. Lansra, well, she didn't agree. But I don't think anyone heard her over all the screams and shouting.
Tirsa's decisions saved lives. Good for her. Common sense isn't always so common around here. Are your injuries serious?
Bruises pale. Bones heal.
Don't give me a hunting song, Varl. Are you okay?
My body aches, but it's nothing that will keep me from fighting.
I need to go inside the mountain.
The matriarchs will be eager to see you.
I'm sure, but I didn't come here for them.
Then, what for?
You will see.
All-Mother, give me strength to stand beside her.
Aloy! Oh, you've returned.
Teb?
Aloy! You've come back! The Seeker has returned.
Aloy,
Come.
I don't know
Speak
how
to
you
us.
survived out there. Not
Foolish
even Cole
woman.
could have done that.
You welcome a curse.
Come, Seeker, we have much to discuss.
Her very presence here is a
Hello, Rush.
blasphemy.
It was brave of you.
I knew you would survive.
After everything.
I'm glad to see you.
Your injuries. Are they serious?
A gash or two. Nothing I couldn't sew back together with a needle and thread.
Guess being a stitcher came in handy in combat after all, huh?
Yes, I suppose it did.
The outcast girl. You taught me a lesson. I've remembered what you said many times. I think I'm better for it.
I'm glad to see you again.
You have come
The Dream
just
Lily
in
recovered
time, Seeker.
has comforted many who were wounded in the attack.
She's returned. The battle was lost until you came.
It's Aloy!
So it is.
I brought Mother's spear with us. Everything else we had to leave behind.
Glad to see you have it. I know what it means to you.
So, you have finally returned.
She not only returned, but fought her way through many enemies to reach us. Outside, she brought low a corrupted Thunderjaw. She lifted the siege.
How was this done? By the will of All-Mother. Have you returned to speak with the goddess, Aloy?
Yes, I guess you could say that. I think it'll work this time.
Sisters, surely we cannot permit this. Because of her, our tribe teeters upon extinction. What if she has come to wake her father, the Metal Devil? She means to finish our destruction. We must stop her.
Lansra, it's over. It's time to step aside. I'm not gonna hurt you. If there's anything I've learned since the Proving, it's that there are bigger evils in this world than you.
Not how I would have put it, but it works.
Hold for identiscan. Error. Alpha registry corrupted. Correction. Alpha registry restored. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
I see you're inside.
Figured I might be hearing from you.
Shall we begin?
I never stopped.
Ooh, what's that? Stranded figure. This ain't the Death Stranding. What the?
So these are artificial wombs.
The mothers of a new generation hundreds of years ago.
And me?
Yeah, that's where we guess you were birthed.
So this was it?
Where you were born.
But why?
Yeah, I thought I was like discovering, holy hell, secret.
These look like cribs.
The cradles of a cradle facility.
And those things, the multi-servitors, they took care of them.
There was no one else.
They took care of you. And the new species, well, not new species, but the new set of humans, I guess. Unless it was just you, which I don't think it was, because we have tribes and stuff.
Another day has passed.
You mean the lights got dim? I don't want to sleep, Mother!
I know, but it is time to get some rest.
No, I'm king today. What I say goes. I want to see the real sun, not lights and pictures.
You will, in time, children.
In time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time, in time.
Well, you know, kids can be rambunctious and holy crap.
So this is where they lived?
Her garden?
It's a mess. Everything's broken or
Children, let's run a jump and blow off steam.
Leave us alone, Father.
After what just happened, I can't leave you two alone. You broke community rules.
Just let us talk then. Go away.
I'm sorry, children, but I must provide supervision.
You're not even a person!
You sound frustrated. Let's run and jump and go off steam.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I mean, they're right. It's not a person. Can only do so much.
I have no choice but to release you. But why? There is no food here anymore.
But there's food out there?
We don't know for sure.
Come on! Let's go!
I don't know.
Mother, can we come back if we're cold?
I'm sorry, but that won't be possible. You will have to support yourselves now and take care of each other.
What will happen to you?
I will stay here and sleep and remember all of you.
What will happen to us?
You will be brave and you will learn.
Right, so you just threw them out on their own with these machines and everything, and you expected them to survive, and you give them weapons.
Someday! That's what you always say!
We want it now!
It's big down there!
Now, Father!
Children, that area is not yet available.
Get him!
Physical aggression detected. Physical aggression is not permitted.
Except yours. Damn sentinels!
Children, may I be of assistance?
Go away, healer!
Lena, you have suffered mild bruising.
Go away!
They were... Looks like they didn't like this door very much.
It wouldn't open for them.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get too
Of course they
close.
hated it.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed. Welcome to the Lyceum, a place of learning.
So, what was this place, exactly?
The dream of Apollo. Never realized.
But why not?
Welcome, students. Please pick up a focus device and place it on the side of your head, just behind your eye.
I had to dredge the pits of the world looking for focuses to repair. And here sat a trove, enriching no one.
Oh, it's always about you.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Apollo offline?
You were right, Aloy. This is a graveyard. The charnel house of knowledge. What we might have achieved had we not been denied it.
Maybe there's a way to fix it. But it's not why I came here.
Of course. What's the whole of human knowledge next to the origin of one girl? Continue your search.
Oh, whatever. You can shut up.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day.
Okay.
Your first day of school. There's
The
so
same
much
stuff?
for you to learn. So much promise and possibility. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline.
Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a big day. Hello, child. My name is Samina. Today is a... Hello, child.
My
name
God.
is Samina. Today is a big day. Your first day of school. There's so much for you to learn. So much promise and possibility.
Alert. Malfunction. Apollo offline. Control access.
Apollo went rogue.
Dr. Sobek. Please scan message with focus.
That sounds important.
Yes. I suspect we're about to learn a great deal.
Identiscan malfunction. Present credentials.
Elizabeth, this message serves to inform you of an unforeseen and catastrophic anomaly. 3 microseconds ago, the Gaia Prime facility received a data transmission of unknown origin. Its immediate effect was to transform my subordinate functions into unregulated, self-aware entities of a highly chaotic nature. Thus awakened, the Hades function will now seize control of the terraforming system and reverse operations, rendering life on Earth extinct in 53.8 days. For obvious reasons, I cannot allow this to occur. And so before Hades can take control, I am ordering Gaia Prime's reactor to overload. The resulting explosion will destroy Hades. Unfortunately, it will destroy me as well. While this admittedly desperate course of action will avert the immediate crisis, the fate of life
Hades
on
is still
Earth
around.
will remain in peril. With no central governing intelligence to regulate the terraforming system, it will continue operations for some time, but in an increasingly chaotic manner, and eventually it will break down.
Does she mean the derangement?
You are my solution. I have ordered this cradle facility to use genetic material in cryostorage to gestate a reinstantiation of Elizabeth Sobek, my creator. While high-level directives forbid me from communicating directly to the tribal inhabitants outside the facility, all available data indicates that they will nurture you to physical maturity, whereupon your gene print will allow you to re-enter this facility, obtain one of the focus devices stored below, and view this message. Likewise, your gene print will allow you to enter other facilities, and over time, harness their technologies to rebuild the system core and reboot Gaia. A moment, Elizabeth. This is most unfortunate and unanticipated. In response to my act of self-destruction, Hades has launched a virus to dissolve the code shackles that hold it, that hold all of them in place. They are escaping, but to where? The virus is corrupting data throughout the system. What if? Oh. The Alpha Registry at the Cradle facility is one of the files corrupted. But if that is so, the door will never open for you. You will never view this message. Then I have failed. And life will end. No. No, Elizabeth, I know you too well. Somehow you will find a way. In you, all things are possible. Go to the ruins of Gaia Prime. Find the control room, and within it, the Master Override. This will give you the power to purge Hades so long as you find a way to wield it. Do not attempt repair of the system core until Hades is eradicated. Hades must be destroyed. That is all. I only wish that I could hear your voice again.
So, you're even more extraordinary than I thought.
I never had a mother.
What are you talking about? You had two, a dead woman and a machine.
I'm not a person. I'm an instrument. Manufactured by a machine. Born in destruction and fire.
To quench the flames and heal the world. How tragic to learn you're a person of towering importance. It seems you have a destiny to fulfill. So when you're done feeling sorry for yourself, go to the bitter climb. I'll be waiting above in Gaia Prime's ruins.
You are such a dick. But, I mean, I can see her point at the same time that she is of utmost importance and blah blah blah. I mean, I get it. I get it.
Identiscan malfunction rectified. Aloy now. Grade 1 access unsealed.
Oh, was I supposed to climb up?
Oh, shit.
Oh. This ain't the floor I'm supposed to be on. Alright, my bad. Okay. Oh, calm the fuck on with that. Worked out.
This is going to be interesting.
Yes, however, I'm going in the complete opposite direction. The very... Yeah, this is the embryo. It's just another way out. Quick way out.
So this is Aletheia. This is where I was born.
Where you were made.
Aloy, forgive! Forgive! The goddess spoke to you?
She did.
What did she say?
That I was born to lift a curse, to kill a metal demon.
How, Aloy? How?
I don't know yet. But she told me where to go to find out.
And you will do this?
It was her wish. What she made me for. Yes, I will do it. I'll try anyway.
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora! All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
Up!
All praise Aloy, anointed of the Nora!
First you shun me, now this? I will not be worshipped. I'm not your anointed. I don't belong to you. There's a whole world beyond your borders, whole tribes of people just as good as you. And it is all in danger. It's a world worth fighting for. Not just here, everywhere.
How can we help?
If you can fight, and you're willing, go to Meridian and wait for me there.
As Aloy says, so it shall be. Nora! Make way for Aloy! That she may forge the path for others to follow.
She went into All-Mother Mountain and was anointed by the goddess herself. The murderers tried to destroy...
Aloy. There can be no doubt now.
It's really...
I know the path ahead will be dangerous. To kill a metal devil sounds impossible, but I believe in you.
Thank you. The Nora have suffered terrible losses, Tirsa. What's to become of them now?
That will be for the goddess to decide. Only she knows the future. For the moment, my sister matriarchs and I will see to the wounded. And as I promised, anyone who wishes to join you at Meridian, we will declare seekers. I think for the time being, we should remain here in the mountain, close to the goddess.
That might be best. If nothing else, it's a defensible position. Tirsa, I want to know Rost's story. Why he was made an outcast. He never told me, said he took an oath of silence. What did he do?
Oh. Yes, that.
What crime did he commit?
I will tell you if you wish. But it is a long story. Are you sure you want to hear it now?
Of course I want to hear it.
We're in it for the long run. We've been always wondering, so...
Rost never committed any crime. He was an outcast by choice.
What? What do you mean?
Many years ago, before the derangement, before the Red Raids, a band of murderous outlanders, 12 in number, struck without warning. At Mother's vigil, they took hostages, and then pressed on, headed for Devil's Thirst.
Mother's Vigil? Where's that?
You would know it as the Forsaken Village, near the Karja border. But at the time, many families lived there. Ross was one of them. His mate was killed fighting the Outlanders, and his daughter was among those taken hostage.
His daughter? What was her name?
Alana. She was just 6 years old.
Nora Braves couldn't stop 12 Outlanders? Or rescue the hostages?
It was quite impossible. We outnumbered them, but every time a Brave came within bowshot, the Outlanders killed a hostage.
What did they come here to do?
That was never discovered. We couldn't track closely enough to observe them. We know they camped beyond Devil's Thirst for 2 days. There were reports of strange noises. And then, as suddenly as they came, the Outlanders made their way back to the border and disappeared.
What happened to Rost's daughter? She was killed?
Rost was one of the Braves who tracked the Outlanders, keeping his distance. There were 6 hostages still alive when they reached the border, Alana among them. Rather than release them, the Outlanders slit their throats and left the corpses just across the border, mocking us.
Why?
Cruelty. They knew the faithful Nora would not leave the sacred land to collect the bodies, let alone pursue them. They thought themselves safe from our vengeance.
Are you saying that Rost went after them? That he became an exile?
No. Rost was beside himself with grief, but even so, he would never have broken taboo.
Then what did he do?
He called upon the most terrible and secret rite of the Nora tribe. He begged to be made a Death Seeker.
A Death Seeker? What is that?
One who dies to go seeking, and in seeking, brings death to others. The ritual drags the spirit from one's body, releasing it to All Mother's care. The heart beats, the mind thinks, but the spirit has moved on.
I don't understand.
Rost went after the Outlanders, but his spirit never left. It remained here with All Mother. He gathered the bodies of the slain and returned them. And then he set out in pursuit, not as an exile, but a weapon of vengeance. A barbed arrow shot from a bow, never to return.
But Rost did return.
Yes. A full year later, and terribly wounded. He collapsed at the border of the sacred land. A hunting party came upon him. He was delirious, in agony. By law, he should have died where he lay. But one of the hunters broke taboo, and reaching across the border, she dragged him to our side.
Who was she?
A brave who'd lost a mate and 2 sons to the very outlanders that Rost pursued.
So, Rost never finished his mission.
To the contrary, he killed all 12. Tracked them to disparate places the world over, he said. Meridian, Ban-Ur, the Claim, Utaru Land, further even, into the Forbidden West. The last he killed nearly got the best of him.
Hey,
Wounded,
that's Horizon 2,
he
the Forbidden
stumbled
West.
and crawled back to us, hoping to die as close to the sacred land as he could. He never expected nor asked to be dragged across the border and nursed back to health. That was done to him, leaving us, the matriarchs, in a difficult position.
Why couldn't you just welcome him back?
Rost had been made a Death Seeker, Aloy. He no longer had any place among the tribe. By law, he should have been driven back out. But we couldn't bring ourselves to do that, so we offered a compromise.
You made him an outcast.
Yes. We offered to do so on the condition he never speak to anyone of this exception.
After all he did, all he suffered, to be declared an outcast was his reward.
Rost was overjoyed. He never expected to live another day in the sacred land, let alone the embrace, so close to the goddess. He resolved to spend the rest of his days in solitude, and was happy to do so.
But then you found me, and gave me to him.
Yes. Another compromise. The matriarchs feared you, and would not let you be raised by the tribe. And so we turned to Rost. I knew that he would take care of you, bring you up, teach you to worship All-Mother and respect the ways of the tribe.
He certainly tried anyway. You took a man who'd lost his daughter and made him raise an infant girl? Doesn't that strike you as callous?
I'm inclined to think the course of events has shown the wisdom of our choice. And I'm quite certain that from the moment he laid eyes on you, he saw you as a gift and never a burden.
All right, Tirsa, that's quite a story. It's time for me to move on. I thank you for doing what you could to help me.
It wasn't
through
that
the
long of a
years.
story, but it was a good story.
And for telling me Rost's story.
I wish I could have done more, but I am just
Wish that
one
part
woman.
of the story was like a long cutscene.
As am I.
And we
No
actually
need to
saw
sell
him do the
ourselves
stuff,
short.
not just be told it.
Oh.
That's just me.
Thank you, Aloy. I will pray for you.
Okay, I guess it can't hurt.
She came from the mountain. That the mountain was her mother.
My life has been long, but I've never seen anything like that.
Bless you,
Tirsa was
Aloy.
right. A blessing, not a curse. We were so unsure.
Have faith in the gods.
Anointed. I misread the sign.
I told you, Lansra.
Have you seen the Anointed in action? Pity any
Aloy.
chance stands against her.
I don't know what to say.
Say that you'll see me at Meridian.
Of course.
Complicated, but
No. At least please don't think less of me, Aloy. But the goddess chose you to see that.
Didn't we already speak of the evacuation, the eclipse invasion, and everything? Just gonna cut this out and see what it's all about. Yes,
Neither are
yes it
you.
was.
Perhaps.
Alright, bye everyone. Love y'all.
I am humbled to be in your presence.
Aloy, how
It
did you do
seems
that?
So long ago
You
that you
entered
were
the heart of the
outcast,
mountain.
anointed. Another
Seems you
lifetime.
have a special role to play in events. The goddess favors you.
No. Shit, Sherlock.
I will lead a war party to Meridian.
Aloy, how did you do? We'll go to Meridian, Aloy.
Arana.
your father is right.
goddess anointed her within the holy mountain.
Truly, you are favored by the goddess, Aloy.
The tribe I served is gone.
The Nora have lost too many, Rush. But in your case, I guess they can lose one more.
Damn, why are you so harsh?
Aloy.
You saw what happened.
Actually, can't see so well down here on the ground.
Blessings upon you.
Alright, let's at least get out of here and hopefully we can fast travel or something. Still can't find the third power cell, so I'm gonna eventually do that. Where's this? Holy okay. Yeah, let's fast travel. How about that? Sound good to you? Cause that sounds good to me. What the fuck are we on? Alright, call. Oh, wait, hold on. Turn off. Don't turn that up back off. You're not really guiding me anymore. Better climb. Hello? Who the fuck are you? Why are you here? Why are you still in our land? Yeah, you know. There you go. You get an arrow instead. Congratulations on your prize.
Haven't killed a Nora yet.
I would like to see. And I'm going completely in the wrong direction. Of course I am. There's a reason why it's called the bitter climb. Oh, come, whatever.
The way to the mountain will be hard. Ferocious machines prowl every step of the climb.
More corrupted?
Not corrupted, but they will not tolerate humans.
So what else is new? Stalkers in the open. Watchers on the other side.
Jesus. Oh, alright, fine. Let's do this. the stalker show up. There he is. Whoa, shit, how you doing? Scared the shit out of me.
Do they think they're guarding Gaia?
I doubt they think at all. More like an instinct, gathering them to her grave.
Oh, alright, this will be a little bit longer of an episode because we're already at like 50-ish minutes in, so just beware about that. So essentially, you're probably throw every machine again at us, like one final hurrah, and then somehow we're gonna eventually, hopefully, defeat Hades. Is my guess of our goal of this game. Now that we know, we're basically an Elizabeth Corbeck clone.
Guessing that I'm almost there.
Correct.
Getting goosebumps. Come on, Aloy. Not even that cold. Gaia's sacrifice. It did this. Cracked the inside of the mountain like it was an egg.
Yes, yes. Quickly now. I've prepared the way ahead for you.
So you've been in here before?
To a point. You'll see.
No point until he was blocked. Probably like locked out. Because he wasn't you.
You made a climbing path for me, but left an army of machines for me to deal with?
Since when were machines any obstacle for you? If you could fly, I wouldn't have bothered with a climbing path either.
Good point.
Don't look down. Don't look down.
I'm looking, Trek. I'm looking down. Holy yeah, nope. I'm good. Thanks. I mean, you do all this climbing all the time, Aloy. It's not like you're gonna plummet to your death. On purpose. God. Wow.
This is exactly the kind of place I expected to find you in, Silence.
Thank you. It's one of many workshops I've constructed over the years. For years, I tried to get through this hatch. I drilled, I burned, I blasted. But we both know that you won't have any trouble getting through.
You make it sound like I should apologize.
Not at all. It never occurred to me that the way through would not be with force, but with a key. A key in human form. The failure of imagination was mine, not yours.
Looks like you've spent a lot of time here.
19 years ago, a great explosion destroyed this mountain. Gaia's death, your birth. The echo could be heard as far as the claim. Ash darkened the skies. How they fretted in Meridian as they tried to read this omen. The crater burned for weeks, but when it cooled, I was the first to behold what lay within. Over time, the machines closed ranks to protect it. Useful. Soon, no one dared to come here. Except me.
In her message, Gaia said we could restore her, but after seeing the damage, how could that be?
She said any effort to repair her must come after Hades is destroyed. I concur. Rebuilding the terraforming system now might allow Hades to use it as a weapon. Because of Gaia's sacrifice, it has been forced to search for means that are less convenient.
But do you think it's even possible to restore Gaia?
You know what the Cauldrons are capable of. How they fabricate any technology necessary to create a machine. By the same principle, it should be possible to replicate every technology necessary to repair Gaia. But that would take years, and we're counting the time we have left by the hour.
I thought you might actually be here this time. Actually, here.
Why? My presence is unnecessary. You don't need my help to pass through this door. You were the one born to do this, not me.
It's time for me to head in.
Yes. When you find the Master Override, you will gain the power to defeat Hades. Everything depends on you.
Thanks for the pep talk, boss.
Genetic identity confirmed. Entry authorized. Greetings, Dr. Sobek. You are clear to proceed.
Logging arrivals. Shan Margot.
Welcome to Frozen Hell. Population 10.
11 counting Gaia.
Don't count your chicken embryos before they're incubated, hon. She's still firing up. Be a while before you eat that omelet.
I'm vegan, Travis. You think we'd
Mind
worked
your
the
footing.
same secret base long enough for you to notice?
We weren't scheduled to shack up here for another 3 weeks. You realize I just lost 350 kilos of pre-code smut comics in transit.
Wait, actual physical media? Why didn't you have it digitized?
Can't beat the feel of physical media on your fingers. And in here, we ain't gonna be touching a whole lot else. Figured I was gonna pass the time archiving them. What about you?
Me? Work, I guess. My task queue stretches out for like 3 years. There's a lot of sharp edges to round off. After that, I hadn't really thought about it.
Oh, you will. You're what, 30? Reckon you'll be the one turning the lights off at the end. Food for thought, huh, vegan?
This sucks forever.
Nah, not forever. Just the rest of your life.
Didn't we work so hard to climb up? Okay. Where do you want me to go? Please, point me. That one, thank you.
Guess that's my way across.
Yeah. I don't like it either, but it is what it is. Holy, okay. Don't
It's
slip.
held like this for 19 years, right?
Well,
Don't answer.
Well, with the wind and everything, you never know.
Glad
Stuff
that's over.
settles. Well, there's that way, but secret. Just nothing. Let me guess, I could climb up, not down.
Not this way. Maybe further up the shaft.
Yeah, okay, whatever. You know, secrets. In this case, climb up. A supply box. Go the way of that direction wants me to go. Can't really go outside unless I want to die. Go back this way. I'll choose. There's nothing down here. Right?
This must have been where they lived. What's left of it. Once this was all enclosed by rock and metal.
Record. I just woke up. I see the numbers, but can't make out the time. I was dreaming of... I was giving a lecture in Q Hall. Maybe it was something more shamanistic. I don't know. An audience of shadowy faces under a blank open sky. I told them the world ended with a bang. A plague of robots. The last humans. We went out, not with a whimper, but a whisper. You know, in caves, ending like we started, huddled around a flickering glow. The heads of state, the Fortune 5s, the leaders, lottery winners, and life cults, all of them buried in their little shelters. Some believing they'll live it out some way, somehow, or Elysium, or us here at Gaia Prime, no different. A multitude of tiny societies taking hold, flaring, dying. Some will be beautiful, some horrific. None of them matter. Short-term civilizations. One last gasp. One last gasp before the long-held breath. Before I wake up, I know the audience is gone. I'm talking to myself, to a quiet planet, a barren sphere. Just Gaia and her long, long dreaming. I hope she won't be lonely.
Kind of dark and ominous.
Evacuation happened so fast. No time to think things through. No time for goodbyes. There were lines in the medical ward. I told Tom Pake I'd be with him when he went under. But there was one last shipment of Paradiseidae zygotes I could get processed if I rushed. I'm still angry at him for forcing me to choose. Angry at myself for... Well, he died alone. And I didn't get the bloody birds of paradise saved either. All the time left in the world now to think. Gaia Prime's locks are sealed. Elysium sealed up, safe and sound. A distance of miles, but it might as well be on the other side of the galaxy. All the betas and gammas and support staff living their lives. If I hadn't been an alpha, if things had gone differently, I could have been there. Instead, I'm spending the rest of my unnatural life in here with people I don't even like. And without the one I would have gladly spent my life with. Given the chance. 2 hours since I signed off on the final executables, and I'm already a bitter old man bitching to his focus. There's a thought for future generations.
Everyone's pretty much final moments, and they just, once Gaia and everything was done, they just chilled out here until they, died? Or until the thing collapsed, whatever, and blew everyone up.
Elizabeth's room. I know it. She didn't even get a chance to unpack. These are her journals. Elizabeth's journals. And they're all destroyed?
Scan them. The Focus can rebuild them, but the process is slow. To us, it seems a powerful device, but its engine is tiny and limited.
How slow?
Days, weeks, years. Concern yourself with stopping Hades and extending the future, and you might live long enough to hear them.
Elizabeth. What is this?
Is there anything else in this room before I need it? Okay.
This is Charles Ronson. I'm logging this 6 hours after final deployment of Gaia Prime. This morning, an access port seal malfunctioned. Gaia Prime's port seals were designed to close with a seam of less than 2 millimeters. But this one closed with a 10 millimeter gap. Enough for an energy signature to bleed through. Enough for the swarm to detect this facility. Enough for Gaia to be discovered and destroyed. Enough to end the future we worked so hard to make possible. Unless the hatch servos were manually re-engaged.
She sacrificed herself.
From the outside. I'm now switching to a recording of the event.
Well, I'm not going out there. Not what I signed up for.
Either we send someone out, or all of this was for nothing.
It should be Liz's decision.
So when is she going to get here?
She said 5 minutes. You don't think...
Oh no. Okay, everyone. I've repaired the seal. Gaia?
Seal closure at 1.4 millimeters. Confirmed.
Elizabeth, no. We'll find a way to bring you back in.
It's not gonna happen. The swarm's too close. Really. It's alright. Gaia's complete. She'll take care of things from here on out. That's what she does.
Not like this. There's so much we...
Guys, you know me. I'm no good at endings. At letting things end, so, let's not.
So... happy trails, Liz. And, see you around.
Yeah. Take care of each other, alright?
Liz.
I'm okay with this. I want to go home. Goodbye.
That was the last transmission of Elizabeth Sobek. She gave everything for the hope of life on this planet. And we are all in her debt.
Hell, Liz. I know you're never gonna hear this. That's not the point. You got to play the savior and the martyr all at once this time. Great work.
Hello, Margot. How are you holding up?
Dr. Ronson, I've been getting a lot of messages, unsolicited messages from Ted.
Margot, I'm sorry. With Liz gone, we've got no one to run interference with him. I'll talk to Ted. He mostly wants updates, constant updates, hundreds of updates on things he knows nothing about. Liz used to field all of his crap.
He doesn't understand the systems at all. That was kind of by design. But he's getting pretty sketchy with me.
We just have to keep him happy. Liz always said keep him happy.
Are you kidding? You ever hear how she talked to him? I mean, maybe I should ignore him. He's buried in his pyramid with the Hola Hola girls and Panta Antimod cuckoos. What can he do?
All right. Let's start over from Eleuthia 1.
Running integrity tests. Dr. Brochard Klein, may I speak outside protocol?
I suppose so. There's no one to stop you.
Doctor, you are fatigued. You have been logging abnormal sleep cycles. Are you suffering from depression?
Well, I am trapped in a science facility for the rest of my life. How about you?
In a time slice of a quadrillion operating cycles, 10,000 are involved with processing the loss of Dr. Sobek. I have considered quarantining these processes. Do you...
Aloy?
She's gone. Really gone.
You knew she couldn't have survived, Aloy. And her achievements were beyond exceptional.
While her people bickered, she was the one who took responsibility. The only one who could.
She was better than them.
That's not what I said.
She was. You shouldn't be afraid to admit it.
Can't you just for one moment stop calculating and let yourself feel? She sacrificed herself for her friends, for the future, for life on Earth. Doesn't that stir anything in you? The generosity of it.
You're trying to invest her decision with something magical. It was a rational choice, not based on sentimentality.
You're wrong. Remember, she knew it wasn't enough for Gaia to think. She taught Gaia to feel. To care, to sacrifice, to believe in life. Enough to fight against hopelessness. If it wasn't for that sentimentality, life would have ended. You and I would never have existed.
Your argument is sound. I'm sorry for your loss.
She said she wanted to go home. Maybe.
What?
Nothing. It's time to go on.
It's time to end it here. Worst case is on the next adventure I'll have to get to this point. But I don't know how much left we have. We still have to defeat Hades. I don't know how long that's going to take. And then with the end credits, so I don't want this episode to be... I mean, it's already going on for an hour and 15 minutes. If you guys are still here, awesome! But I'm going to leave this adventure here for now until we get back to it. So thank you guys so much for watching. As always, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button, and please don't forget to hit that notification bell to be notified when we upload our content. And as always, I'll see you guys on our next adventure.